Hello students, Dr. Conley here to tell you about the staff. So I noticed the other day when we were in our Zoom first grade students that not everybody kind of remembered what the sayings were for every good boy does fine and FACE. So just as a reminder, I'm going to write them down here in red. It's that's orange. Every good boy does fine. You can remember that like every good boy deserves fudge, every good boy deserves fun, but I like to use every good boy does fine because every good boy does fine equal lines. So I'm just going to draw that right here, lines. And what that means is that these notes go on the lines. Not on the line like this, but on the line like this. Oops. On the line just like this. So if we're using that formula, we have every good boy does fine. And that's where you would write your notes at. You can also do it this way. So you see how the line goes through the note. It goes through the note. Great. The next one that we want to memorize is face. FACE. I noticed in the Zoom the other day that a lot of us had forgotten about face as well, and if this is your first time learning it, welcome. It's pretty easy to remember. The way I like to do it is I like to say, what do I wake up in the morning and look at when I go brush my teeth? I look at my face. The reason I like face is because face equals space. Face equals spaces. I like to say that. So let's put our notes in our spaces. Let's see, we count up here. That's one space. That's another space. That is another space. And this is a space as well. So we have FACE. Let's do it another way. Now let's go back. I'm going to change my marker to a fiery red here. And we're just going to number the lines. So I'm going to go 1. This is something we did in the Zoom the other day. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay? Now let's put down our every good boy does fine. So every good boy does fine. Great. And then let's just number with a different color. Let's go ahead and number our letters as well. So we have 1. What do you guys think the next one is? If you said 2, you are correct. 3, 4, and then 5. Correctamundo. Okay. Now that we've got our lines numbered and our letters numbered, let's go back to this. And this is the same way we're going to do it for face. So E would be on the first line. E would be on the first line because it's number 1. So here's an E there. What's going to be on the next line? That's right. If you said G, you are correct. What do you think is going to be on the next line? That's right, a B. And then the 4th line is a D. And then the 5th line is going to be an F. So I'll number them one more time for you. And I'll do this one in the red. 1, oh, it came out blue. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Let's do that same thing with face. Let's do that exact same thing with face. Face, the word, only has 4 letters. And those letters are F-A-C-E. Okay. Now let's number those letters, shall we? 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Great. I'm going to take these numbers away for just a second. And now I'm going to number the spaces. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So each letter goes in each space. Got that? So let's fill it out now. Erase this. Here we go. F A C E. And that's how it should look for the faces and the spaces. Okay, for your activity for tonight and probably this weekend is I want you to just label everything. I'm going to give you this as a template. This whole thing right here is a template. And then I want you to label everything. So what you'll do is you'll go, every good boy does fine. And then you'll go down here and you'll go F A C and then E. Okay? And if you want to, you can draw a pretty little color, take a screenshot of this. I'll pick a different color. I'll pick a nice blue. That's my favorite color. You can just draw, well, that didn't come out blue. Oh. Here we go. Yep, right here. Take a blue and we can just draw it. You just draw it right here. A little circle if we wanted to. So that's A, that's C. I think you can probably make this prettier than I can. Maybe you can pick a different color, like brown. You can do this on the lines. And then, of course, we're going to use that blue color for F again up the top. Okay, and those are the notes of the staff. So let's do this activity, turn it in next week at some point, turn it in on Seesaw. Let me see how you guys are doing, and then we'll move on to the next level of this, starting either after Christmas break or maybe a little bit before Christmas break. If you have any questions, you're welcome to Zoom with me, have your parents schedule a Zoom with me, or I can also, they can also email me too. Okay, everybody? Hope you have a good night. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.